Let's go ahead and start. Thanks.
Okay, officially welcome to the Gritsch Symposium. We're very excited about this as it is a new venture for us in the world of technology. And we're so glad to have Dr. Springer with us this morning. Even though he's from Chattanooga, he happens to be in St. Louis today. So we are glad that we are from all over the United States here today. Just to briefly fill you in these 2 years of COVID, the board of the Gritsch Fund has not been quiet. We have been involved and trying to keep track of things, what is going on. I would urge all of you to keep checking the website because there are lots of good things happening. We have done 2 historic church tours here in Baltimore, which we are calling Treasure Trove tours. We started with Zion Church, 1755, and Bernie Penner did a phenomenal tour of that, even up into the tower, 96 steps to get a bird's eye view of the city, and told us everything we needed to know about German Lutherans. And then we did one with Pastor Dale Dussman at St. Mark's Lutheran Church. He had been pastor there for 31 years. Both of those tours are on the website, so do check them out. St. Mark's is spectacular. It has an entire Tiffany interior. So we're planning to do several more. Popular demand, when are you going to do more? We are going to do more of those. And we have a couple other little treats up our sleeve for a tour at the Peabody Library, a current exhibit on sheet music. So we want to do that as well. I also wanted to let you know that Thomas Bremer, who had been our speaker at the symposium in 2015, visited with me from Berlin on Tuesday. He is a lay theologian and an expert on Russia and Russian Orthodoxy. So Eric had translated his book, The Cross in the Kremlin. So it was nice to see Thomas, and it was just like I had seen him the other day. Also, you have met Thomas Santa Maria, our first Gritsch scholar, who is on with us this morning. Congratulations, Thomas. He just earned his PhD at Yale, and we're really excited about that. So we want to hear more from you, Thomas, all kinds of good things. He sent me the dissertation, and I have to admit I have only started reading it. But I will get there, Thomas. I will do it. Brock Jennings is the second Gritsch Fellow, and he is studying with Moltmann and in Tübingen, and is coming down the home stretch with his dissertation. So we're excited about that. I also wanted to just quickly, before we turn it over to Carl Springer, because that is whom we want to hear. I was so excited when I read his book, and I was particularly excited when I saw the title of his presentation today, because those were the exact words that Eric spoke to me when we were standing at the staircase, Dr. Springer. It may not be true. So we are looking forward now to your presentation, and Paul will introduce you at this point, and we thank Randy Chase for being our wizard with the computer this morning, and we would be lost without Randy and Paul on this. Helga is here somewhere. Where is Helga? She's the treasurer of the organization. There she is. Okay. So I will be back at the end to say goodbye, but like I said, it's time to move on. Thank you.
Thanks, Bonnie. But without further ado, it is my honor to introduce Dr. Carl Springer as our guest speaker for today's symposium. Dr. Springer received his PhD in classics from the University of Wisconsin-Madison and is now the SunTrust Chair of Excellence in the Humanities in the Department of Modern and Classical Languages and Literatures at the University of Tennessee, Chattanooga. That's a mouthful. And all I can say is that all this training and teaching must suit him because he has been quite prolific in the field. His research and writing combines classical Greek and Latin, Luther and the Reformation, Renaissance, and biblical humanism. He authored many articles examining those occasions where Luther taps into his classical education while scoring not just satiric, but also profound theological points against his opponents. This is one of the takeaways I have from reading his book. His two most recent book publications are emblematic of this research. He wrote Luther's Aesop, in which he examines Luther's translations and reception of the moral fables of Aesop. That came out in 2011. And then Cicero in Heaven, the Roman Rhetor and Luther's Reformation, 2017. And then, of course, the book we're here to look at more closely today, Luther's Rome and Rome's Luther. This was 2021. Yes. And so all of this, as you can imagine, is no small task, requiring knowledge and skill in classical languages and Luther's German, but also the history of thought and ideas in the early modern period. And so all this makes me look forward to what Dr. Springer has to share with us today. And with that, I'll turn it over to Dr. Springer. Thank you.
Thank you very much. I'm going to try sharing my screen now. My trusty assistant here, Noah Springer, my son, is at hand just in case. I want to thank him, but here we go.